Let's go. How you doing, buddy? And how am I sounding? I know it's a little quieter this time, but believe me, I have reasons. How you doing? I haven't actually made any progress. Good, I'm glad to hear it. The reason I've done it quieter, I don't remember if I told you, but I've been getting a lot of copyright strikes when I've archived these to YouTube, and most of them aren't legit. Like, I got a copyright strike for someone's version of the prelude that used electric guitars when I was playing the original from the game, so, you know, lower the volume. No worries, as I was saying, I haven't really made any progress. I basically rambled for half an hour. Chris was here, I don't know if he still is. I rambled for half an hour, tried to fight the Zolom again, didn't go well. Yeah, now I've just been doing some miscellaneous fights. I've done some grinding since last time, like I told you. I don't know if you remember, we were level 15 to 16 last time. Now we're 23 to 24. Also, I changed the menu colours. I can change them back if you don't like them. I was just experimenting. Because when I played it on my version of PS1, I never did change them. I was vanilla and boring and default. Ah, nice, nice. We got some new thingies, which I will try and remember to show you. What I get? Oh yeah. No, go to materia. Cloud's, Cloud and Tifa's cure materias have leveled up, by the way. So now I have access to Cure 2, which gives us even more health back than before. The Chocomog summon leveled up. I think that means it does more damage. Could be wrong. Cloud's all materia has leveled up, meaning he can use the attached materia to attack all the enemies twice, until it goes back to just attacking one. Also, Cloud's lightning has leveled up, so we have access to Bolt 2 now, which is super powerful. Speaking of, Barrett's cover has leveled up, so, you know, cover more often for more defense. As well as, let me see, Tifa's ice, so we have ice 2. As well as Cure 2 for Tifa, and also Fire 2. I'll show you them in action. They're free? Oh good, there's free here. Defend. I'll show you Tifa's first. This is Tifa's Fire 2. There you go. As well as Tifa's Ice 2. Let's, for the heck of it, use Chocomog again for fun. I think getting to this level took me a couple hours, but I was taking a lot of breaks. Because at the time I wasn't very attentive, so if I didn't take breaks, would probably be about 25 or higher. As you can see, the payoff now isn't very much compared to what's needed for next level. TLDR was super powerful now. Ah, good. This is a good one. Because now I will show you Cloud's all the Bolt 2. Ha. God no, we're very not prepared. I don't know if you remember, but old Sephi boy was about level 50. And that was, according to Cloud, 5 years ago. So he's no doubt leveled up since then. Oh yeah, that's right, the other things that have leveled up. Where is it? Cloud's enemy skill materia did its job and learned us an enemy skill. Level 4 suicide, which causes critical damage of levels in multiples of 4. As well as, I believe, some new limits. Cloud unlocked Blade Beam, although I think we unlocked that last time. Tifa unlocked the Water Kick. And Barret unlocked the Grenade Bomb, which I will show you now. Since we have access to it, I may as well. Then I'm going to heal up and then we can continue with the story. So yeah, overall pretty good grinding progress. Oh, back attack. That's fine. Let's get Tifa on this. Anti-Defonde. Oh, it attacks all. I didn't need to kill the other guy. My bad. Here's Barret's new level 2 limit break. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing I forgot to point out. We're also rich now as well. Because of all the battles I've been doing. So yeah. That's all my progress. Chookaboos. Will they do the dance for us again? Work. No, they won't. Let me just heal up and then we'll redo what we did at the end of last time. Yes, please. Oh, I don't know if I can spare 100 gil out of our, what is that, 50,000? Okay. Right, what do we need to do? Get a chocobo. Equip the chocobo lure. Make sure we have the greens. Look how... Oh, it's not as many as I thought. Oh yeah, it's really gonna bankrupt us. Good, we do have greens. How can we ever afford to spend 100 gil? Okay, let's go catch us a chocobo. Pretend it's the first time. Come on. Oh, music. Let's find our greens. Here you go, buddy. Use Quake on you. Use Fire 2 on you. And we should be good. We got a chocobo. Oh, actually, Tifa's close to leveling up. Maybe I should... No, we just got a chocobo. That's the kind of thinking that gets me, grinding for hours. I say I'm gonna stop, but I'm like, actually, that would only be like 6 more fights. Here we are, back on the chocobo. I mean, for the first time. Let's actually make some progress. Woo! Can't catch me, Mr. Zolam. Gotta redo this scene, cause yeah. Did Sephiroth do this? Oh man, poor Zolam. Hey, Thieves. Amazing. Hey, Barret. The Sephiroth guy's pretty strong, I'd say. I don't think strong's the right word. Hey Scott, still think we're gonna go fight him? Anytime soon anyway? I'm sure we could take him, even though we can't even beat Azolam ourselves. Anyway, new stuff, hooray! Let's go. Oh, wait. Okay, I hope you didn't get too attached to Chocobo, because this is goodbye. We can't enter the cave with him, and once we get off, he'll run away, and we'll have to catch another one. But I didn't buy any more greens, so looks like we'll be walking from here on out. Didn't really think this part through, but oh well. Yeah, be toast easy. Sephiroth who? Sephiroth, more like Magikarp. Good one, Brain. Thanks, buddy. I like how it looks like the Chocobo's dancing. Okay, goodbye, Chocobo. I miss you. Bye. Oh. Let's go. Progress time. Where are we? I don't know. What's over here? I don't know. Ooh, an item, apparently. An ether. And a chest. A tent. Awesome. Where are we? Does it say? Welcome to the Mithril Mine. Or Mithril, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Can we go up here? Let me, Oh? Oh, I can. Ooh, secrets. Materia. Oh, that's super good. I'll equip that in a second, if I remember. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot to sense these guys. Remind me to sense enemies more often. It'll be useful. Level 18? No thanks. Da 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 da. Oh, I think Cloud just got a new limit break. Yeah, although I'm not going to use it yet. Because, one, I don't think you've seen Blade Beam yet, because I got it last time but wasn't able to use it. Two, changing limit levels resets the bar, and as you can see, we're already close to getting it. And three, I think there's 2 level 2 limit breaks. I think I have to use Blade Beam a bit more to get the second level 2 one, and I don't think I did that last time. So we're going to leave that for now. But we are going to... I think Barrett can... Yeah. Here you go, this is good. It does what it says on the tin. Long range materia. It means you still have the same attack power when you attack the back row. Should be good. Okay, we're done here. Hopefully I'll get to show you Blade Beam soon. Hopefully soon. Attack Cloud, please. Damn it, Barrett, the one time I don't want you to sense. Ooh, that's a multiple of 4. Let's see what the enemy's skill. Let's see if this works. I see, so it just does big damage to them. Oh no, look, they've become small. Nice. Oh, the enemy skill did work. Did what it said on the tin. I'm not going to waste my magic on them. I'll probably kill them now. There you go. I don't know if I told you about the enemy skill material I equipped Cloud with back in Midgar. It, when enemies use certain skills against Cloud, well, just Cloud because it's equipped, it's whoever it's equipped to, they'll then be able to learn it and use it infinitely. What did we just get? Mind Source. What's that? Raise a Spirit. Nice. I'm gonna do my usual thingy of giving everything to MC. There we go. Is this a door? Oh no, it's just lighting. Yeah, let's go. It's the Turks. Get ready for one of my favourite tracks. Just a second. Wait, who's the blonde one? That's new. I gotta turn this up. I just want you to listen to the Turks theme because I love it so much. I love it so much, it's so good. Yeah, just jumping out of glass pockets. He used small on them guys too. Let's just pretend their levels are currently multiples of 4. He used level 4 suicide on them too, and caused some small. Anyway, I'll turn that back down now. TLDR, I love the Turks. Who are you? Do you know who I am? The Turks, right? Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? To put it negatively, you could say that. But that's not all there is to it anymore. Sir. It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. Elena. Then explain, Elena. I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is heading. And to try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Seng's back. I was saying earlier, do you think this is pronounced Seng or Sung? Because I don't remember how they pronounce it in the remake. Like, I think they say Sung, but when I see it, I want to say Seng. Elena, you talk too much. Mr. Seng or Sung? No need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Sung. I thought I gave your orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading to Judon Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. Said. Ah, I see. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. I like Elena. She seems the type who's just, you know, happy to be here. She's happy to finally be promoted to the Turks. She wants to tell everyone what she's up to. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon. Well then. Where's Aerith? Isn't she with you? Aerith isn't with us. She's with the others. Oh. Then give her my regards. Oh, that's right. I forgot. There are certain dialogue moments that can only be triggered by having certain members in your party. I really got to try and remember to do those. Because you know we can only have 3 people with us. Red and Aerith, it isn't like they're also in our back pockets. They've taken a different quote-unquote route. I mean, they haven't in reality, but that's what it is like story-wise, you know? So I really got to try and remember when to put certain people into my party. I know there's one very important one, but that's pretty late game. I'll try and remember. Anyway, that was the Turks. Lovely to see them again. I should hate them, but I love them. Their music's so cool. Let's go this way. I think there's secrets. Melitza. I wonder if Quake would work on this guy, even though he's in the back row. Ooh! Ooh! Did we just... Ah. Hell yeah, we just learned Flamethrower. Let's try it. Actually, Tifa, I'm gonna need you to cure Banner. You see, that's how the enemy skill works, by the way. Sense, just to get that a bit of a boost. And then, hopefully kill them all. I should probably just use Ice 1. There we go. See, this would take longer if I hadn't grinded, and then we'd still be sitting here. That's why I do it. Well, that's one of the reasons. Also, because it just makes me, a person who is not good at games, feel more comfortable. Nice, we got a high potion. Pretty caves. If the arrow and stuff gets annoying, or you think it's spoiling entrances, let me know. I'm just kind of doing it to make sure I don't miss stuff. You know, make things so I can show you as much as possible. Oh, here we go again. Let's try and steal sight from them. Before Cloud bolts them. Anything? They don't have anything to steal. Okay, cool. Oh, Cloud still hasn't reached his limit yet. I really want to show you how cool Blade Beam is. Man, we have so much money. I'm so happy. Get up, Cloud. There we go. Look, we're on the other side of the world. Map. Wow. Okay. You see this bird thing? This is a minigame. You can go back to it many times and get different result. No, same. Hello words. Let me start that again. This is a minigame thing. As you get to each basically new story checkpoint, you unlock new matches in this and get new rewards. I probably will not be coming back to it because it's not that I find it boring. It's just not that exciting. You'll see. I don't know, you may like it, but then I don't want to show you everything, you know? I want you to buy this game too. I want everyone to buy this game. Everyone should love Final Fantasy VII. We've been fighting the Shinra on this battlefield for a long time. We've still settled in for a long war with them. Could you spare some time and help us fight them? We don't want to sound pushy, so if you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first? Where is Junon? Let's see. Head north along the coast, keep going a ways, and you'll run into Junon. But be alert, because it sits in the shadows of a small hill. That's our next destination. Actually, before we do this, I'm just gonna save. Yeah, okay, dude, shut up. Let me just quickly save. See, when it comes to games like this that I've played before, I never know whether I should pretend to be blind or explain as I go along, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if I should have just gone up to this and be like, oh man, what's this bird thing? Maybe I should have done that and then explained my reasoning afterwards. I don't know. I'm still new to this streaming malarkey. I don't know what I'm doing. Really? Then go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. Ah, okay. Okay. This is, by the way, Fort Condor. The hand looked like he was pushing him up. Hello. Now this is something I never thought anyone would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now, this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You'd better get down before you get involved. You mean Shinra? Shinra? The hell are those jackasses doing here? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? Not interested. I guess so. Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? Huh? Something's up there? Come on, let's get it together. The reactor and the condor. I see. You're very perceptive. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. It seems that Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. Damn, that's one big bird. But why are they trying to get rid of it with weapons? What's so wrong with having a condor on top of the reactor? It seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condor came, the Shinra rushed troops here. The military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. The condor is now warming its egg, which hatches only once every few years. We would like to protect the condor from being harmed. New lives. I'll do it. I'll protect them from Shinra. Condor's egg, a real work of nature. We've got to protect the life of the planet. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution, or by fighting alongside us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? What's there to think about? We gotta do it. Cloud. Alright. Cloud, thanks. You're welcome, Tifa. Only doing it for you. Hey, we'll come to the rescue. Hey, but before that, let's see what's item. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a shop here. Well, item shop. You hang in there. We don't really need anything right now. Hello, do your best, we will too. Materia shop. Yeah, we can cash out on one more heal. You never know when it will come in handy. And look, there's even beds here. Say, let's rest, okay? We'll get some rest. Good, don't have to pay for the inn. And there's also a save point, which I forgot about, so we could have saved here instead. See, apparently I didn't like Fort Condor so much on my first playthrough that I just completely forgot what the inside looks like. I'm joking, it's not that bad. You'll see. Let's go do the thing. We're coming to help you, fellas. Hiya. Thanks for accepting. So, shall I let you in on our strategy? The enemy has targeted our mountain reactor, and will be climbing to reach it. We must set a trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Notice it's not capitalized, so it isn't the soldier, like what Cloud is X-first class of. Just general soldiers. Well, this is all we have. The village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. We need 400 gil to hire one soldier. So if we hire 20 soldiers, we need 8,000 gil. We need to ask you to use your own money to hire these soldiers. buy the equipment, set it up, and give the commands. Well, it's a good thing we grinded. For all that dosh. If you don't have time, could you help us with a donation? If you donate the money, we can hire the soldiers and block Shinra's attack. We know what we're asking is selfish. We sent our wives and children to another village, but we're resigned to stay. Let's get back to basics. If the enemy reaches the shed, you'll have to fight them off immediately. It's not the end of the world, but if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? I don't feel like reading, so I'm just going to explain it to you myself and hope I remember. Hey, looks like they're getting ready to attack right now. Please, any help is appreciated. Preparations ready? Wait. Ah, damn. Oh no. I shouldn't have did wait. I done goofed. I know, you just told me all of this. Buddy, please. I need to make sure the text speed is set to fast, cause god damn. Enough. Okay. You have 10 enemies. There appear to be many beasts, so you may want to deploy many attackers. Here you go. It becomes a strategy game, basically. You see the red X? The red X means I can't place units there. When the hand is free, I can place units. We have a fighter. Here you see their HP, attack and range. They're not strong or weak against anything. And they cost 400 gil. That was a fighter. There's an attacker which moves fast and beats beast but loses to barbarian. Defender has the highest HP, beats barbarian, loses to wyvern. Shooter can shoot from far, beats wyvern, loses to beast. Repairer can repair an ally, low power. Worker can set a bomb, low power. Stoner can roll a stone but can't move. Catapult can throw a stone far off and roll it but can't move. Basically, it turns into your basic strategy game. And something which I didn't know on my playthrough, which I only found out afterwards. You'll see, actually, I'll tell you. I'm gonna set a unit. I'll probably have 3 attackers. No. Sorry, just me trying to remember the buttons. Oh, there you go. You saw the line come up there for a second, if I can find the right button for it. Ah, there's the line. You see that red line that flashed up? That's as far as we can put our things, basically. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Here's how the combat works. I'll set the speed to low. Enemies are going to start moving from down here and move upwards. We can now set our guys to move, and then when they encounter someone, they will attack them. It's a strategy game, but just remember, each soldier, it costs their own money to hire. Yeah, I'll put them down here, why not? If they reach the shed, this is the part I didn't know. Well, I know he says it, but if they reach the shed, it will transition into a normal fight and we'll have to fight the commander. What I didn't know is that you get the same reward for fighting the commander as you would from beating all the enemies in this strategy phase. Meaning, you could theoretically hire no soldiers, turn the speed up to high, and then just do a normal fight. There are 2 ways to win these. Either you defeat all 10 enemies, or you defeat all the enemies before the commander arrives on the field. we are gonna try and do, if I can figure out, how do I get the speed higher? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Show some fights now. Okay. Attack that guy. Okay. Attack that guy. And then it goes into auto combat, as you can see. There you go. Just keep attacking, please. You. Attack that guy. Ideally, if you have enough time, you want to set the speed to lowest and leave it that way. Because when the speed's low, the enemies will then spawn in slower, meaning you have a chance to get them all before the commander shows up. I don't want to buy any more, so I'm just going to let this play out as it does. Nice. Good job. I probably should have brought a repair guy in, but oh well. Yeah, no, keep attacking. Good job, buddy. Oh no, we lost a guy. Oh no, we lost a guy. As you can see, this minigame takes time. Obviously, it can be super fun if you're proper into it. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a massive brain for strategy games. So this kind of thing doesn't always hold my interest unless I'm in a certain mood for it, you know? Like I said, it isn't bad, it can be fun, but it's just not my cup of tea for what I want at the moment when I play Final Fantasy, you know? It's a different kind of combat. Also, here's the giant condor and its egg. We're just gonna wait to get attacked. But yeah, this is full condor. Fun if you want to put the time and money into it, because remember, each soldier costs your own gil. Does this really not go any faster? Guys, hurry up, please attack me, I'm leaving it wide open for you. It's pretty cool. Obviously, if you get the game yourself, you can try it out properly. Oh, and obviously this bit here tells you how many enemies there are and how close they are. Here we go. Oh no, enemy invasion. My god, they're attacking. We're counting on you. On it, buddy. Here's the enemy commander, which, first things first, Sephiroth is going to sense. Only level 19? Ha, please. Hey, that's stuff for breakfast. Nothing to steal. No, attack Cloud. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I want Cloud's limit break, damn it. Please. No, that's Barret, you fool. Cloud, get him. Defend. Defend. Attack. Please, just give Cloud his limit break. I just really want to show Cloud's limit break. Sense. Steal. I may be wrong, but I think using materia makes it level up faster. So there we go. Barret, for God's sake! The one time I don't want you to use cover. How typical is that? Come on, give Cloud his limit. Wait a minute. Oh. There we go. Blade Beam! Here you go. I can finally show you. This is Cloud's level 2 limit break. Okay, okay. I know that didn't seem like much, but when you have multiple enemies, after it hits the first, it fires off in different directions, hitting the other enemies on the field. In other words, it is super good. It just doesn't look great when you're only on one enemy. Honestly, I think I wasted it, but you know. What are you? A Vagrisk claw. Also, hooray, we saved the Fort Condor people. Be sure and scout the area well, we don't know when they'll attack again. What item did we get? Oh, petrifies an opponent, nice. Field. Okay. But yeah, that was Fort Condor. Hope you enjoyed the short little detour. Well, it wasn't short, but you know what I mean. Let's just heal up and save. Say, let's rest, okay? We'll get some rest. I wonder how they're gonna do Fort Condor in the remake. No, I shouldn't talk about the remake. I'll end up spoiling it for you, and we haven't even finished this yet. I mean, I know the remake hasn't even got out of Midgar yet, but that's not what I mean. Just trust me, don't let me talk about the remake. If I start, tell me to stop. I'll end up inadvertently spoiling something. Anyway, let's actually move on to our target. Let's get on down to Junon. Junon? Juno? Uno? Uno? He said it was north, didn't he? North along the coast. Well, here's the coast. Actually, I lied. We're gonna have to make a slight, we're gonna have to wait a little bit more, but trust me, this will be worth it. We're just gonna walk around in this forest for a bit. OMG. Who is this? Mystery Ninja. Well, nothing we can't handle. Hey, we didn't defeat her though, so I wonder why that is. Okay, I gotta make sure I get this right. Oh, what's this? Cloud, do you know her? What's up with that broad? Turns out this is a side event. Yo. Man, I can't believe I lost. You spiky-headed jerk. One more time. Let's go one more time. Actually, give me one moment. I will explain why afterwards. Also, fun fact, if you have anyone else as your party leader at this point, she has different nicknames for them. I don't remember all of them. But I know that she calls Tifa boobs. Which, you know, pretty accurate. Okay, here we go. One more time. Let's go one more time. Not interested. Thinking of running away? Stay and fight. Fight, I said. Come on, what's the matter? You're pretty scared of me, huh? Petrified. Just as I thought. What do you expect with my skills? Good luck to you guys too. If you feel up to it, we can go another round. Later. I'm gonna leave. I mean it. Wait a second. What is it? You still have something for me? So is that it? I know you want my help because I'm so good. You want me to go with you? That's right. Heh, thought so. You put me in a spot. What should I do? But if you want me that bad, I can't refuse. Alright, I'll go with you. Let's hurry. Huh? Hey! Hey! Wait, I haven't even told you my name! Congratulations, guys. This is one of 2 completely optional party members in this game. There are 2 characters you can have in your party that you can go the whole game without. But if you do have them, you have access to more things. And this one in particular is Yuffie. Yuffie Katsuragi. She's a ninja. Also, you know there was a save point there? If I would have touched that, she would have stolen my money. And if I'd have answered any of those things wrong, she would have run away and we'd have had to wait to encounter her again. And I think she also would have stolen our money. She's kind of a kleptomaniac. But yeah, meet Yuffie, new character. I'm Yuffie, good to meet ya. Just as planned. Now all I have to do is a little this and a little that. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Hey, wait up! Wait for me! I like Yuffie. I'm not gonna put her in the party properly, because I am just gonna check her equipment and materia. Because we said we're doing an avalanche only run, aren't we? No, we don't really have anything for her, do we? Well, anyway, this is Yuffie. I don't think she has any materia equipped. Oh, she has throw, which enables you to throw. Who would have guessed? But yeah, that's Yuffie. You'll be seeing her in cutscenes and things like everyone else, but yeah. You can encounter Yuffie in any forest area at any point after exiting the Mithril Cave. Obviously, because there weren't any other forests before. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I like Yuffie. I mean, I love all the characters, but you know, Yuffie's cool. I think you'll like her. Anyway, let's actually... I was gonna say let's get on to Junon, but apparently not. Oh, I don't have time for yous. Please die. I'm so glad I did all that grinding though. Imagine how much time we'd have spent just in fights that have taken so much longer. I probably will do one more fight just to level Barrett up because that's going to annoy me. Hey, we found Junon. This weird cannon looking thing is Junon Harbour. We'll get there in a sec. Like I said, I just want to level Barrett up quickly. I'll regret it otherwise. No worries. Happy to... One, I'm happy to play the game. You know, I'll take any excuse to do so. 2. Yeah, anything to make the experience better for use. There we go, there's Barrett leveled up. Hey, we're all 24 now. Awesome. Now we can get on to Junon. Top or down? Down. What happened to this town? It's so run down. Hey, it looks pretty nice to me, man. Hiya. Wow, now this is rare. We almost never have anyone other than the Shinra people visit this town. Let's do our usual looting. Nothing there. You know, I was debating on installing a couple mods for gameplay. But, you had to download a separate launcher for it all, and it all seemed complicated, and I didn't know which ones I actually wanted, so I didn't get around to it. But, yeah. The thought was there. Just some things like, I don't know, better frame rate and stuff. But the only other trouble is that using mods also disables your achievements, and I can't help it, I like getting achievements. Ever since Shinra built that city above during the war, there have been no fish in the water. It got so polluted. Phew. Wow, it's Jaws. There were no useful weapons there, by the way, that's why I skipped out. Well, this is fancy. Someone's bedroom. What kind of place is this? Who are you people? Where did you come from? Did you see a man with a black cape? I'd never seen that fella before. Damn it. A Shinra guard. Hey, this is Shinra Inc.'s elevator. Don't be snooping around here. Okie dokie. See, Shinra have their greedy little mitts and everything, don't they? Can't get a moment's rest from these guys. Hey, Mr. Dolphin. A dolphin. My name is Priscilla. Now you say it. Priscilla. Who are you guys? Are you members of Shinra Inc.? No, stay calm. That's how it is. I don't believe you. Get out of here. Great. Boss music. Hey, look at that. What is you? Be careful, Mr. Dolphin. Be careful, small child. Hey, hold on, we're coming. Giant space eel. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Bottom swell. I didn't read its level. My bad. Weak against wind. It's a good thing I equipped someone with wind, is what I would say if I did that thing. My bad. Poison. Moonstrike. Fire 2. Go, poisoned. Try flamethrower. Debar its limit break. I love the boss fight theme so much. I'm pretty sure that's my catchphrase for this game. Every time a track plays, it's just, oh, I love this song. I'm not sure what happened to Barrett there. Don't like the look of it though. Oh, there we go. It's dead. We beat the giant floating eel thing. Nice. This is bad. You don't think she's dead, do you? Priscilla! Nope, she's not breathing. Okay, help her. Young man, do CPR. Mouth to mouth? Cloud, what are you going to do? But she's just a grill. Come on, Cloud. What, you don't know how? Come over here, I'll show you. Guess I gotta do it. Just take a deep breath, hold it in, and breathe it into her. Hurry up and do it. Oh, this is me controlling her, by the way. I don't know what switch is. I don't know which button I pressed. I think... Oh, okay. Never mind, I figured out. Yeah, I know. Is there no one else? I figured out what button is switched, by the way. That's the only problem with playing on PC like this. There isn't native, damn it. There isn't native button icons. That was another mod I was going to install. I know, the old man knows how to do it. Why doesn't he do it? He's taught me how to do it. Is that at the top? Nope. Okay, one more time. I got this. I'm surprised Cloud hasn't passed out with the amount of breaths he's doing. It's got to be it, right? What do you mean, no? I was totally at the top. There we go. That's got to be it, right? I know. Come on. Can't we just cast Cure? Oh, there we go. We have Phoenix Downs, we have Revives. Give her a Phoenix Down. Hey, Priscilla, are you alright? Oh, you're welcome. I already spoke to you about that. Shut up. Hey, come in for a while. Okay. I heard what happened. You've done so much for Priscilla. After she stupidly ran into the giant eel, you killed said eel, and then repeatedly shoved your breath into her mouth. Whoop. That's the sound effect I'm going to imagine is going to happen every time the party goes in and out of Cloud, just a whoop. You all must be tired. If you want to get some rest, stay here. Thank you, ma'am. Make yourselves at home. Get some rest? Yeah, let's rest. That reminds me. You again. Who are you? You'll find out soon. But more importantly, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Nibelheim? When you went to Mount Nibel, Tifa was your guide, right? Yeah. Surprised me. But where was Tifa, other than that? I don't know. It was a great chance for you two to see each other again. You're right. Why couldn't you see each other alone? I don't know. I can't remember clearly. Why don't you try asking Tifa? Yeah. Then get up. The voice in Cloud's head returns. Dun dun dun, mystery. Hey, wake up, Cloud. Tifa, when Sephiroth and I went to Nibelheim, where were you? We saw each other, right? The other time. No, it was 5 years ago. I don't remember. But something seems strange outside, Cloud. Come quick. Dun dun dun. Mystery. Ugh. Oh, I didn't read that completely. Something about fish. Oh, hey, look, the gang's all here. Hey, Earth. I heard that girl regained consciousness. Doesn't it seem a little strange, everything getting so noisy all of a sudden? Seems like something's going on up there. Does this have something to do with the Shinra? What's this loud music? It's giving me a headache. I like how Yuffie probably has no idea what's going on, doesn't know why we're on our quest. She just, we just beat her up and asked her to come along, and now she is, and she's totally fine with it. Good old Yuffie. Are you alright now? Thanks for helping. I'm sorry I mistook you for one of those Shinra Inc. That's alright. I'll give you something special. It's an amulet. Take good care of it, okay? We got Shiva. That's good. What's that music? It sure sounds lively. I heard they're rehearsing the reception for the new Shinra president. Rufus, I gotta pay my respects. Grandpa and Grandma told me the speech was beautiful when they were small. But after the Shinra built that city above, the sun stopped shining here and the water got polluted. I was raised on that story and hate Shinra so much I could die. You nearly did. You think Rufus is thinking about crossing the ocean from here too? What? Does that mean Sephiroth already crossed the ocean? I'm sorry, Red, how are you doing that? Standing on his back legs, crossing with his front legs. Red's anatomy is weird. Cloud, didn't you finish Rufus off? We gotta get to the town up there. Maybe we could climb the tower. No, there's a high voltage current running underneath the tower. Don't want to near it. It's dangerous. But you might be able to if Mr. Dolphin helps you. Follow me. High voltage tower. I guess this means Cloud will have to do it. Because Cloud has to do everything. God forbid the game lets you take control of anyone else. Yeah, better leave it to Cloud. We're counting on you, Cloud. Hey, wait a second. Even Clouds. Don't you just hate this? You're probably right. Aren't you going to follow her? No, I'm trying to sort to Red. That looks like a Shinra soldier. I like how Tifa and Aerith having an actual conversation. Best friends. That there's a slight love triangle going on, but they're still best friends. Yeah, I'd like to take a good look at the new president of Shinra Inc. You good to keep going, by the way? I know we haven't really done much, but I'm just making sure. You good to keep going? Cool. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that was more wait a minute. My bad. Oh no, I remember this. Jesus, that's a high jumping dolphin. Now ain't that something? I ain't never seen no dolphin jump like that. Pretty cool, huh? When I blow this whistle, Mr. Dolphin jumps for me. Here, this is for you, Cloud. Oh wait, I forgot to equip Shiva. I'll do it in a bit. A gift? What am I supposed to do with it? You know the hardest part about streaming this game? I have voices in my head that I want to do for the characters, but when it comes time to do it, they just don't come out whatsoever. Like with the conversation earlier, I was trying to get a voice going for the voice in Cloud's head to differentiate him from Cloud. Just barely happens, you know? An attempt to just know that the thought's there. Gift, what am I supposed to do with it? Just go into the water, blow this whistle, and Mr. Dolphin will jump you to the top of the pole. Switch. I know which button that is now. If I ever forget again, remind me that switch is LB, left bumper. Jump to the top of the pole? Okay. See that rod sticking out on the top? If you jump just right, you can climb to the top of the town. Good luck, Cloud. If you make it, we'll follow you. Whoa, we'll hold the PHS for you. It'll break if it gets wet. Which is, game language for, we don't want you to play as anyone else. You want to jump with Mr. Dolphin? Sure. Oh, here we are. I don't know if you can see, we're down here now. Bit hard to see, but... Hey, Mr. Dolphin. Oh, that's how that works. Nope. 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 Hooray for depth perception in old 3D games. Can I just zap myself? Nope. God damn. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this exactly. I don't know what the correct, there we go. I didn't know what the correct position was. Made it. Oh, cutscenes. Ooh, Papa-like. Oh, I want me one of those. I want an airship. Also, isn't that just a gorgeous view? Like for a PS1 game. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. I'm just gonna leave it on the shot a second. Listen to the wind. Just appreciate this. The wind, the everything else. Okay, that's enough appreciating. I love it so much. It's iconic. Although that cloud running at you is kind of creepy. But yeah. Welcome to the top half of Junon. Oh, right. We gotta equip. You wanna see what our new materia is? It's another summon. The Chocomog summon was kind of a one-off thing. That's more of the silly one. But now you're getting into the power to summon godlike deities. Oh, it gets fun. It gets fun. The only trouble with equipping materia like I do all the time is I'm getting a lot of these. So my strength and maximum HP really aren't what they should be. Like, if I take off Restore, Lightning, and Shiva. Look at the HP difference I'm missing out on. But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna get fun. We're getting to summon the gods now. I mean, not the actual gods. I don't know Final Fantasy lore. I don't know what they are. But, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Also, this is in the chest. I always think it is. Because it's using, like, a chest's thing, but it's not. It's the button to make the thing go up and down. Oh, you can hear the music slowly getting louder. Oh, the new president. He's here. He's here. Hurry, hurry. Hey, you still dressed like that? Come here. Hey, rookie. Can't you hear me? Come over here. Damn it. What? Here, get in the room. Well, so much for stealth, am I right? Today's the big day when we welcome President Rufus. Hurry up and change. Change? It's the Shinra uniform. Uh-oh, looks like we're going undercover. Brings back memories. Quit yapping, hurry up. The Shinra uniform. I was so proud when I first put it on. I wonder when it was. I couldn't stand wearing this thing anymore. We've even got a gun. Wow, you look good in it. You'll remember the greeting procedure, right? The look on your face says you forgot. Alright, I'll show you again. Do just like I do. Commander, we'll help too. This is how we do it. We'll sing too. Alright, show 'em. Now, march. This is the welcoming march. Then I'll sing along with you. Quietly. Hey, come on now. Now. And march. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep in step with the soldier next to you and march smoothly. Rufus Shinra. We are Shinra Company, the new president. Once roll in step, shoulder your gun. Got it? Not yet. To shoulder your gun, press OK. Okay. We'll practice some more. Realization of the new era, new President Rufus. Remember to march smoothly. Oh, Shinra. Oh, Shinra Inc. Building the new era. Shinra forever. I wonder what this is actually supposed to sound like. Remember to march smoothly, keep in step with the soldier next to you, and march smoothly. Once you roll in step, shoulder your gun. To shoulder your gun, press OK. Got it? All clear, I think. Good, make sure you do well at the real parade. Rufus has arrived. Preparation completed. Alright, showtime. Don't disgrace yourselves. I like the little march animation. It looks like he's doing really goofy walks. Oh man. Oh no, I'm late. Oh man, I was hoping there was a save. I didn't want to mess this up. Hopefully I don't mess this up too bad. Let the welcome parade begin! There's Rufus. Can I save first, please? Oh, thank God. If I mess this up too bad, I'm going to reset because I don't want to mess it up. I think I managed to get this first try on my original playthrough. Let's hope history is repeating itself. Forward, march. Up, 2, up, 2, up, 2. Oh, look at that view. I love the sunset in Junin. Look at it. And look at the size of that cannon thing. Oh, no! No one's here! Late? Hey, rookie! It's your fault for running around like that. Captain, we'll take a shortcut. Right, good idea. Get over here. Up to, 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 up to. Alright, you first. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I'll go first. Now you watch close and do as I do. Just sneak into the back of a line when you see an opening. That's not. This parade's going to be broadcast live on Shinra TV around the world. If you look bad, the whole Jin Army will look bad. Remember that and don't screw up. Okay, jump in when I give you the sign. Just sneak in from the back. Don't mess up the road. No matter what you do, don't try to go from the front. Alright, start marching. Charge! Excuse me. Hey, don't play around. I didn't play around. I got in the line. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing it. Help me. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset. Oh, I had to touch them. Nah, I ain't having that. Reset. I think I had to actually bump into them. I think I was going too wide. Ugh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I'm not happy with that, not in the slightest. Take two. The first one didn't happen. We're getting back in time. Wow, look at this view. It is amazing. By the way, while I've got this break, remind me after the stream to message you about... Just remind me after the stream to message you if I forget, okay? Oh no, no one's here. Blah 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 blah. Blah bloody blah. Let's do a Star Fox talk. That's Star Fox talk for you. Oh hey, you know what every stream I always say about making Zelda progress? I made Zelda progress. I'm on Ocarina of Time now. Just wanted to throw that out there, because, you know, I tell you about my Zelda progress every stream. What the hell was that soldier doing? I don't know. Oh, points up. This is terrible. What? You're fired. Send that soldier... No, I want to get the good result. Yeah, me too. Should I try again for the good result? Or should I keep going? I don't want to get a bad result. I forgot to do the button along with the march. I want to do it one more time, for perfectionist's sake. Also, yeah, I hope they do release it on Switch. I mean, isn't it the Zelda 35th anniversary this year? You know, Mario got a free game deal last year. Or was that this year? No, that was last year. It's only January. Good job, brain. You know, it would... I mean... I feel like a Zelda collection would be even easier to make than the Mario collection was. Hell, you can make it 4 games. Just call it the Zelda HD pack. Put in... I mean, I know this is lazy and cheap, but let's be honest. Nintendo hasn't always had the most innovative or cheapest, or, you know, most luxurious ideas in mind lately. No offense, Nintendo, I still love you, just being honest, babes. But call it the Zelda HD collection and just re-release all the already remade games in one collection. You know, I mean, what do we have? We have Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time 3D. That just needs a bit of upscaling. They already look gorgeous on the 3DS. And then alongside it, Twilight Princess, which was on the Wii U anyway, as well as Wind Waker. I mean, if Nintendo really wanted to go all out, which they don't, I'd love a full-on. I'd like new remakes, if they're going to keep going the remake route. Obviously, Skyward Sword is a must. But hell, give us some more handheld remakes. We got the Link's Awakening one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Also, re-release Four Swords Anniversary, damn it, and don't get rid of it. Because it's really good. Well, it's fun. Put it on Switch Online as well. There's nothing about the game that needs to be handheld, like DS or Game Boy, you know? Hell, I'd love Four Swords Online. Okay, let's go again. This time I gotta remember to actually do the gun. One, two, I gotta remember to do the button this time. I forgot to do the gun last time. Charge! Ah, damn it! See them releasing a collection of Wii U Masters. Yeah, that'd be really good. Damn it. This is harder to do on this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my controller I'm using. I know, like, bad gamesmen blame their controllers, but they were all putting their guns up really slowly. I could only seem to flick mine on and off. I don't know what's up with that. We'll leave it. You see, this is another thing for you to do yourself, you know? Play the game yourself, see if you can master the marching minigame. Beat my high score of 29 points. And I will send you a congratulatory video message. Hit me up on social media and I will send you a congratulatory message. Thanking you in my best commander's voice. And that goes for all the people in the future watching this video as well. Even if it's 5 years from now, I've stopped streaming, but you've come across this video, and you're playing Final Fantasy yourself, and you managed to get over 29 points, send me a screenshot, let me know. I will send you a video. Okay? It's a deal. Don't say I don't interact with my fans, because I do. Nah, you'd have to be good to have fans. Oh, President Rufus. Hey, line up and shut up. Don't make a move. How's the job? I've completely forgot what Rufus sounds like. What happened to the airship? The long-range airship is still being prepared. It should be ready in about 3 more days. Even the Air Force's Galnica? Stop that stupid horse laugh. Things are different than when Father was in charge. Yeah. I can't wait to see you beat my score. I'm looking forward to it, actually. If you don't, I'm going to be really disappointed in you. Is the ship ready? Yes, sir. We'll get it ready quickly. Yeah. Yeah. I like how he just punched me multiple times. What a disaster. Heidegger was really irritated. The man in the black cape's been roaming the city, but we can't find him. Man in a black cape? He showed up 2 or 3 days ago and killed a few of our soldiers. Disappeared right after that. There's a rumor going around that it was Sephiroth. Every time his name's mentioned, I just half expect his little ominous melody to play in the background. It was Sephiroth. Duh, 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 duh. Attention, dismissed. Hey you messing with the army? Which one should I choose? I didn't get this last time. When I played it on my first playthrough, I actually did good at that minigame. Maybe I wasn't releasing the button light enough. No, I'm not going to do it again. Made progress. Which option? What if I am? You're too lazy. No break for you. Get over here. This is the military, soldier. Your orders for today are to send off President Rufus at the dock. I'll keep drilling you until it's time. I'll help, sir. Me too, sir. Alright. Line up in order and show me your final pose. Today's command is formation. Remember it. Ready? Junior military send-off. Begin. Left. Switch. Cancel. Left. Right. Alright, now you try it. Okay. Menu. Switch. Ah, I did the wrong one. Cancel. Left turn. Right turn. This is gonna be another disaster. Commander, what's today's special pose? Huh? I haven't decided yet. Alright, Ricky, I'll let you decide. Show me your best move. I don't know. Let's see, my best move is... Wow, awesome! Just as his victory pose. I even plays the fanfare. Alright, we'll go with that as our special. Practice it. Yes, sir. Well then, meet at the dock. Don't be late. Attention! Dismissed. I've already forgotten the combination. I'm so sorry, this is going to be a complete disaster. I'll give this like 2 goes as well. I think it was OK, switch, menu, cancel? Cancel menu? I don't remember. Is that rude? Look, it's rude! It's the Turks. Rude. 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 Hey, yo, our weapons are the best. Oh, nice. New sword for Cloud. New clothes for Tifa. New weapon for Barret. New staff for Aerith. New thingy for Red. And a new thingy for Yuffie. Awesome. Oh nice, we have an extra materia slot. I don't know if I want to use it yet though. Let's see where Rude went. Oh, them themes back. At least I think it was Rude. Looks like Rude. Maybe it's not. It is Rude. You two? And take your mask off and come here. That's our rule. I don't think I'll be doing that. Do 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 do. I love the Turks. I'm sorry, it's all rented out today. Looks like something's going on outside, but we're too smashed to do anything. I like that you can just find him relaxing. Seems like you're all a little too young to be in here. I wonder how Reno's doing with his injuries. And I wonder where Elena is. And Sung. I'll look up how it's pronounced in the remake, and then next time I'll, correct my transgressions. Come on, forget about your job. Step right up. Welcome. I was just starting to get worried. You see, our sales are pretty bad today. Oh, that's a good one. And that one. Oh no, we're gonna start running low on money. Oh no. It would probably be a good idea to give revive to someone who doesn't already have a healing or restore materia on them. I don't know, I mean obviously I want to equip revive, but look at how much it takes down strength and especially max HP. I mean sure you gain 5 MP, 5% MP, but you lose 5% HP. I don't know if that's worth it yet. I'll leave it for now. We haven't had any troubles yet, touch wood. Let's visit these other places. Try not to buy anything else. Oh, a soldier. Welcome. Boof, boof. This dog looks completely like conked out. Hey man. Hey, how could you do that? How could they do that? Nobody woke me up. Know it all, huh? Alright, come in. Oh. This is a respectable inn. Guests only. You should absorb all the wisdom until it is a part of you. I'm sorry, are these guys holograms or ghosts? Okay, Mr. Know-it-all ex-soldier, let me review. Oh, I see. This is like your last chance for tutorials, I guess? These are the same guys from Midgar. That'd be why they're ghosts. Because Sector 7 got blown up. Not blown up, it got crushed. Ooh, we got another enemy skill. Nice. Okay, it's about enlighten us on limit techniques. No, I'm good, thanks. Okay, that's all tutorial stuff. We don't need them. I wonder if this is the guy whose uniform we stole. Or did I already say that? I forget. What are words? Excuse me? We got a 135 soldier and a mine source. Okay. And a lock source, nice. Look at the kitty cats, they're cute. Oh wait, sources are the ones that, aren't they the ones you give and... Yeah, give them all to Cloud. Make Cloud a beast. Oh, and a power source too. I'm not going to the parade. The road to becoming soldier first class is very difficult. I should know. I'm an ex-soldier first class. And a guard source. Wow, we're just getting all the sauce. Boof, boof. Boof, boof. Is this fanfare annoying you yet? Are you sick of hearing the Junon parade music yet? Boof, boof. Only a dad. Hey. Hey! President Rufus is being sent off for the port. I'm just gonna go save first in case I mess this up super bad. Because I do not remember how I'm supposed to do this march. Ugh, why does Junon have to be so long as well? It takes forever to get to the load zones. Oh, I didn't go in here, did I? You know we saw the entrance? You know we saw the guard at the door back in Junon Harbour at the bottom? This is where this takes us to, but we can't get in there yet. Just thought I'd let you know I'm not going to make the same mistake with you that I did in my own playthrough. Because it takes you, like... exaggerating, but it takes you like 5 minutes to watch the elevator go all the way down. Okay, time to run all the way back. You know there's some music in games you can just never get tired of, no matter how many times you hear it, for how long. The Junon Harbour fanfare isn't one of them. I forget which way we're supposed to go. Hello, sailor. What is it? The elevator's out of order for an inspection. You know, right under us is a submarine dock and the underwater Mako reactor. Nice. I bet those will probably not be important later, and that's why they were highlighted. Don't worry guys, I made it. I'm here. Oh, how's it going? If you're looking for Junon Dock, it's over there. Junon is so long, and there's still more buildings. Ah! I found the other Turks. Hey, Elena. Just when I think the job's boring, you guys start messing around. The president is safe because we're here. I'm glad Reno's healed from his injuries. Let me speak to Sun. Stay out of this. You know, it's kind of funny. In Reno's official artwork, his hair's super red. But here on his model, it looks more brown. But no, Reno's a redhead. Like, and I don't mean ginger, I mean literally red. Anyway. Oh god, we will be rid of this music soon. I swear. Are you sure it's alright? Nap while on duty? Nah, forget it. Nah, we don't need to nap, we're good. Although, I will save. Again.
I ran all the way back to that save point and there's another one right here.
Sometimes I'm too overly cautious for my own good. Oh, man. Please, come in. Welcome. Please go to the counter. Buy a lot, cutie. There are a lot of stores in Junon. If we don't do this, we can't compete. But what bothers me is that the girls make more than me. Now we don't need any more. Besides, I'd rather not spend any more money. No charge for a smile. Thank you very much. I used to be in Soldier. Afterwards I opened the shop, but to tell you the truth, I'd rather be at the shop downstairs. Oh god, that's so much money. No, I don't want to spend any more. I'll visit these other two doors, then I'll save one more time for good measure. You know, just to make you hear this for even longer. Hey, aren't you still on duty? Look, I shouldn't talk, but don't become a bad worker like me. Speed sauce. Man, we are just drinking all the sauce. I hope it tastes like barbecue. Oh hey, we got another soldier. What's up, man? This is so embarrassing, and they told me I would be staying at 5-star hotels on these trips. Cloud. There we go. Oh, welcome. We don't have much of anything now. I forgot to order enough last time, but feel free to look around. Nah, we already have all this stuff. Thank you. Make sure I equip everyone next time we're with them. This one. No, this was the Turks. I'm gonna go in here anyway. I will listen to the music again. I like that you can just find them hanging out. You know, they're on a journey too. You know, we're not the only ones in a journey, and it does feel like that when you keep coming across guys like these. You know, recurring characters. Yeah? Okay, you want me to stop now, then? We can continue next week. I started later anyway, to be fair. A short one today, just getting through the Junon stuff and Fort Condor and all that, and getting caught up to date on my grinding. Actually, let me just... It's only 30 gil, I can spare that much. If you want to finish it... Oh, I'm tired too, actually. I've been in just a permanent state of tired lately. I'm glad... No, thank you for watching. And I'm glad you're enjoying it, and it's fun, because it's fun for me too, because I love this game, and I get to share it with you. Usually I put on a different music in the background while we say the goodbyes, but I think I just rub it in. You know, leave you in Junon for a bit. Nah, I'll quit. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, yeah. Oh, suddenly Rufus. Yeah, not much to say. I'm gonna message you probably in a minute anyway after we're done, but just flashing Rufus to remind you that Shinra owns you. Shinra owns everything. uh, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Don't worry, we're gonna fight the Shinra. It's what we're doing. It's what Avalanche is all about. I'm glad. Anyway, I don't have a dramatic send off or goodbye or anything, so I'm just gonna end this abruptly. Ciao.